Hey, this is Duncan MacPherson with Pareto Systems. I'm in Central Florida. Just wrapped up a presentation with the Financial Planning Association, and now I'm heading to the airport to go to St. Louis and then to Palm Springs for a mastermind session. And it's great. I kind of touched on this in the presentation today, but I had a really in-depth conversation yesterday with a fee-for-service advisor, and we were talking about how the best have cracked the code around interacting with strategic partners. So if you think of potential influencers, whether they're trust professionals, insurance professionals, CPAs, attorneys, they can have immense persuasive impact. So ultimately your MVPs, your most valuable prospective clients, are the friends and family members of your existing clients, but clients of strategic partners are a close second. So again, you don't want to go out there trying to convince new people. You want to work a little better with the people who are already, to some degree at least, already convinced. So here's what's interesting. The mindset around the law of reciprocity is a little bit different on the really enlightened advisors. So that they don't approach these potential partners and say, hey, look, I'll refer people to you, you refer people to me, and we'll have this great relationship. It's not like that. It's more cause and effect related. And what I mean by that is there's more of a focus on the activity instead of outcome expectations around productivity. So here is a quick overview of the process. When you onboard a new client, and you can approach this and reframe existing clients as well, but with new clients, as you are fast tracking them to advocate status, you can also say to them, look, part of my process is to engage your other service providers so that they are aligned and have the complete picture. And you're essentially asking your client for permission to reach out to their other service providers to acquaint them with your process. Now, that client-centered approach opens up their permissions. You reach out to their other service providers. You don't go in there with any hidden agenda or expectation. You just say, look, we have a mutual client. I do like networking, but ultimately what I want to do is I want to show you our process so you can understand the deliverable we're providing for our client. And many will be receptive to that interaction. Now, again, you want them to see your process and your professional code of conduct. You're not going in there with any expectation. You just want to create professional contrast and let them see you in action. You have to remember, it's easy for these people to introduce a client of theirs to you. It's just always easier not to, unless and until they understand how endorsing and introducing someone to you will ultimately come back to reflect on them. So show them the process. And as you're sifting and interacting with people, there will be some who really get it and you have great chemistry and rapport with. Here's where you pivot to the call to action. With someone that you're really connecting well with, toward the end of the meeting, just simply say, look, I get asked all the time if I know a professional in your space. So when I have an opportunity to endorse you and introduce someone to you, what would you like me to say? How should I describe you? And they'll tell you their value proposition and just say, thank you very much. Now, typically the way reciprocity works is they'll also say to you, how would you like me to describe you? And again, think in terms of professional contrast. It's not what you do, it's what it does. So speak to who your ideal client is, speak to what it is those clients want, and then speak to how you get them there. So when somebody says to you, how would you like me to describe you? Just simply say, well, that's a really great question. I appreciate that. I think what I'd like you to say is, I'm a professional fee-for-service advisor, primarily for a small group of successful business owners and professionals and executives who, among other things, want to secure their family investment legacy and get to that work optional lifestyle. So we've developed and refined a process that puts all the pieces of that puzzle together and engages all the service providers so the clients have the complete picture. You see, this is how you elevate and differentiate yourself and make yourself more referable to very persuasive influencers. And then once somebody has initially shown some intent, then treat them like a client and communicate and manage that relationship. And at some point, that referability will convert to actual referrals. Okay, so thanks for watching. This is Duncan MacPherson with Pareto Systems. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye for now.